This is over! Charge!
So yeah, that's the opening cutscene. Oh god, it's loud. I may turn down the volume, possibly, if that was too loud. I'm not really sure how loud it actually is though. So, of course. Well, I'm going to be playing multiplayer, so campaign. No, I've played the campaign before, I don't need it. Oh, it's not that loud actually. Please tell me if you think it's too loud and I will I'm gonna want normal. Ooh.
The planet Cronus.
Really?
Beset on all sides by the tides of war, this
horrible
once
place.
quiet colony became a savage battlefield.
Why?
7 armies clashed on this one world, each refusing to back down. Each convinced it was in the right.
What happened for the K people? Oh, Chaos Demons,
From beneath
right?
the sands of Cronus' central desert came the Necrons.
Necrons have no
Ancient
intelligence.
machines
Chaos
bent
like
on
children.
eradicating all life. But another evil already had its eyes on the planet.
Oh.
From the depths of the warp, the demonic forces of chaos arrived to enforce their claim. To oppose these fearsome powers, the planet's rulers in the Tau Empire sent their elite soldiers and sophisticated battlesuits into the fray. From the mighty Imperium of Man came the Imperial Guard, there to secure Cronus for the glory of the God Emperor. Like a green tide, the Orc horde descended on Cronus, caring little for others' claims and sowing destruction in its wake. The Eldar, ancient enemies of the Necrons, emerged from their webway to pursue their own agenda on Cronus. And last came the Space Marines, finest and most uncompromising of the Imperium's soldiers. Seeing a world beset by aliens and heretics, they undertook a great purge. A dark crusade had begun. It could only end with the total victory of one of these factions, and the total defeat of all others.
There's a lot of things that a lot of people, such as me, this is what I, among other people, really like about Dawn of War. Dark Crusade campaign. It's actually probably done this so that I cannot deal with it. I'm going to continue. High. Low, light, high, low, that's fine. FX detail, yes. Feel free, unit on collision. So yeah, that's always useful to have. System bodies, mid, system scarring, I accept. Gonna have to restart. Yeah, I know. Oh, what's the background? Yeah, it's a grey night, my background. For my paisai. I like grey nights. It's part of my thing. But I will be playing as Tau for this playthrough. Episode 1 just might be the first mission. Seems fair. I won't watch the cutscene again, don't I? It'll be a bit mean. Normal. Very much nicer. Look how sexy he is. Oh, that's creepy actually. I shouldn't do that. But anyway, so Tau Empire. You are Shaz Kais, military commander of the Tau forces on Kronos. They sort of talk like that. While others fight for greed, pride and conquest, you fight for the greater good. Hail to the greater good. I love Tau. So this is almost a vote thing, so I'm going to do the first mission as Tau. However, possibly comments, vote, who do you want me to play as? Chaos? Well, I'll just read all of them, that might be the whole first episode. That seems fair.
You are Eliphas the Inheritor, Black Apostle of the Word-Bearer Legion.
That's horrible, boys. You serve the Eldritch powers of the warp and have come to remake Kronos in the twisted image of your masters. Drive your Chaos Space Marines and demonic servants towards the enemy to make them see faulty of their ways. Chaos cannot be denied. Unless you lose the campaign. In that case, yeah, they can be denied. Eldar, you are Farseer Tal'Darim of Uthwe. You have foreseen the return of the genocidal Necrons. Now they have awoken on Kronos. They must be stopped. Blech. Your warriors are among the last generation of the greatest and most terrible race to grace the galaxy. Use their gifts of stealth and speed, and your enemies will fall before you. So yeah, I can have Farseer, Elfas the Inheritor, Farseer Tal'Darim, Lucas Alexander. You are Lucas Alexander, the newly declared planetary general militant of the commander of the 1st Cronus Regiment, the Liberators. Recruited from across the Imperium of Man, you have massed your guardsmen and a mighty armored columns and are ready to strike. Cronus has languished under alien dominion for too long. You will reclaim it for the immortal God Emperor. I will say right now, they all chose a really bad time to attack Kronos, didn't they? Like, the tower just going, we're on the planet, we're fine now, and then Necron shot, so they're like, okay, Tau, Necrons, that's pretty easy. Let's just go back to Shadowrun. Necrons, they're pretty easy. But then, of course, the Eldar shot, because they'll have none of the fact that the Necrons are back. So what happens is that the Chaos shot, because they're like, oh, that sounds fun, something that might be an actual challenge. Chaos show up, meaning the Imperium of Man is like, wait, no, hold a second, ain't gonna have any of that. Orcs show up because they're orcs, and Space Marine show up because everyone else is there. Basically. Alright, next. Yeah. The Necron Lord is, in my opinion, the coolest character, because he just doesn't talk.
You are the Necron Lord.
No, that doesn't work. You are the Necron Lord of the tomb world, the living call, Kronos. Eons ago, you cut a swath of glorious extermination through the galaxy. Now the living affect this world anew, and you will wipe it clean. Raise your monoliths and march your deathless soldiers forward. The graves of your victims wait to be filled. I actually should do a bit of a quick lore sort of thing afterwards. Oh dear. Oh dear, lag. Back to orcs, okay. Oh no, lag. This lag quite annoys me. I'd like someone to tell me how to fix it. And this pack is another prize for your war! Humans and Necrons and Chaos Spores are fought all over this world, but no one is tougher or meaner than an orc. And no orc is tougher or meaner than you. Call hundreds of your boys and crush all the others under your boots. I like orcs. They're more comedic than the other groups. Very laggy at the moment. Ugh. Okay, Space Marines. You are Brother Captain Davion Thule, commanding the 3 Blood Raven companies sent to Kronos. Dark secrets and holy relics lurk on this. You must protect them.
Kronos seized with enemies and
Space Marines will purge it clean. None can match your brothers in battles or bake their indomitable will. And last but not least, the Tau Empire. You are Shaz-O-Kais, military commander of the Tau forces on Kronos. While others fight for greed, pride, or conquest, you fight for the greater good. I already read that from high-tech battlesuits to fearsome auxiliaries. Your forces stand ready to reclaim Kronos for the Tau Empire. Ethereal Shiorus has declared that you must push back the invaders. You will, unless you lose the campaign. In that case, you do fail. So, the Tau are favourite. I would like to do the campaign, but however, I believe I should give my audience the choice to see what race I play as. Background on each one. The Tau they're all religious, heavily religious.
Except
Orcs. And Tau are the guys who are they're almost like Buddhists, in a sense. They're all about doing what is right and doing what is good. They fight for the greater good, which is their religion. They have a class system, so as in they've got the different ethereal castes. Well, you've got the different castes. You've got the builder caste, you've got the ethereal caste, who is the highest. You've got military castes, so on and so forth. Shazo Kais is the big guy on Kronos. He's currently in charge military-wise. The Blood Ravens are, Space Marine chapter. Space Marines are 10-foot tall, super badasses. Just taking its time to load. Okay, let's go back to Chaos.
so Chaos.
Nuts. Literally nuts. They call in demons from time to time. They're pretty awesome. But, hey, those of you who know their Dawn of War and all that sort of stuff, this is not news for you. The Eldar are our logic is undefinable, you'll never understand it. Basically, if you've played StarCraft, basically the Protoss are a ripoff of Eldar. Yeah, it's true. Imperial Guardsmen, these are the guys who are we have more than you, but that's probably not the reason we'll win. Yeah, these guys are Imperial Guardsmen are very intriguing because they are one of the weaker groups, but usually there are just so many of them that they can win. Necrons are Necrons. They don't die, they're created out of a living metal. I'm not kidding. How their lore sort of goes is that they were a race called the Necronith, which lived on Kronos before they were turned into Necrons. And what happened was that they wanted to become immortal, because the sun that was near them was dying and it was going to explode and kill them all. And that's not a good thing. So their god, the Catan, who are the star gods, were ooh, race that we can easily manipulate, this is going to be fun. And what they said is that we will make you immortal, we will put your souls inside these metal bodies that cannot die. The